Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. I did not expect to start recording over here, just getting myself prepared to go and do the things that we're doing this episode. And I run over to that corner to sit down my dogs, and some of them didn't come over here, so I've come back over, and this is really strange. They are sitting down up here. That is bizarre. That is some sort of bug, possibly a 1.18 or 1.18, 1.81 bug. And I don't know why they've started sitting down. Doesn't really make a lot of sense. And here's another thing, and yes, it's really annoying that we have to constantly jump. I can't actually right click on this guy. Look, I can't even reach them, so that's evidence that I didn't do this. And now I do believe they're kind of stuck there until I have a solution. For this, I do not know. I'm probably going to have to tear some of this out and drag them out of here manually. But yes, very strange stuff indeed, very strange stuff. And we're not going to be working on this place today. Oh no, I had other things in mind, and I do want to come back to this. I do want to finish this project. I know we've spent a couple of episodes doing other things. I have been working on the design of this place in creative mode, and that means on a different server, different world, nothing on this one right here. And it's been taking me some time, and I've had a few comments actually about that. Some people saying that, you know, you should do stuff in survival and not build things in creative first, and I felt kind of guilty, but I do find if I go and do stuff in creative, I can get so much more done, and then when it comes to building it in survival, it just feels more enjoyable doing things that way. So I've decided to follow my instincts and stick to doing that. So, as I said, I didn't plan on starting the episode over here. We're going to head over to Hypnose Bass. I want to give him a little gift, something that he asked for, so I'll meet you guys over there. So, just heading into the Nether Hub, and something has caught my attention over in the distance. It looks like Biffa has done his part of the Nether Hub, and I gotta say, wow, that does actually look really cool, doesn't it? This big portal is really awesome, and it's kind of like dominating and imposing. Like the Biffa face is sort of looking down upon me as we glance on the mighty portal. I don't know, it's cool. And I like these big shapes on the wall here. They kind of look like cogs, you know, connected to the portal and powering it. That looks really awesome. I do like it. This place is going to look really cool when it's finished, you know. All of these unique little nether hubs around the portals connecting together. It's going to look awesome. And I do like that. Anyway, we're supposed to be going over to Hypnose. Let me go grab some things and I'll meet you over there. And at last we have arrived over here at Hypnose Base, and I'm not sure if this is going to be his actual base. I'm pretty sure it is, but this is technically a Guardian farm. It should be pretty obvious what it is. This is actually the one that ZipCrowd made with DocM, and I gotta say, when I saw that thing, I thought that is pretty damn impressive. I don't think I'm going to build that one. I'm going to build one on my own. This thing must have taken him an epic amount of time to build. In fact, I've been watching his videos. It's been really cool seeing the progress of this come along. But it is done, and one of the things that he ran out of was the dark prismarine. And of course, you need ink sacs to make that. And what have we just built? A squid farm. That's the one. And yeah, I'm going to leave him a chest over here. In fact, I'm probably going to steal a sign from somewhere, because you can see I've brought just enough to fill up an entire chest. I completely forgot about labelling this thing so he knows whose it's from, but I did leave him a comment on his video letting him know that I'd give him some. But he's also moved the portal over here as well, which is extremely convenient. I was expecting to swim across the ocean. Still don't have my depth strider boots. I've been meaning to swap those over and I keep forgetting. These ones are renamed as well. I must have had these for a long time then. But anyway, yeah, we dropped these off for him. I'll put down a little sign, and now we're actually going to go and drop off another gift. So we're going to go over to Mumbos Base, and I'll meet you over there. Is it me, or is this minecart going slow? It feels like I could run faster than this. We're just talking about the lag on the server, and a moment ago this minecart really did slow down a little bit. But I got to say, this really does feel like we're going nowhere near the speed that this minecart should be going at. The server is definitely playing up. In fact, there's loads of us on at the moment, so that probably explains that. And you can see we just slowed down again. This is ridiculous. I wouldn't be surprised if it just sort of caught up with itself when we zip down the line. This is Mumbo's tunnel, by the way. It really feels leisurely, the speed that we're going at. And yeah, it's taking its time to get over here. It's quite a long tunnel. And it's an especially slow journey as well. Yep, this is a very strange minecart journey. Don't think I've ever had this happen to me before in Minecraft. We are continuously dropping out of the minecart. If I hold down forward, it kind of jumps back there a little quicker. It's so strange. If I jump out now, I'm going to lose the minecart forever, aren't I? And is it going the other way now? Is it going back? I think it is. Why did it stop and turn around? Oh no. Oh no, this looks like the right place. Actually, this is the prank that was played on Mumbo by Tango and Impulse. They built a little pink bunny. And this is definitely the strangest way to look at it. I've had enough. I'm getting off. Can I run faster than it? Look at this. I can run faster than the minecart. Although it doesn't have me in it now, which makes it go faster, I do believe. Let's jump back in. And still going fairly slow, isn't it? Oh, so strange. So strange. Finally, we make it over here. Mambo Space has been looking really impressive from the videos. Seeing it for the first time being over here, yeah, this is a really cool site. I like where he's going with it. I hope he keeps up the whole white and blue theme. That really feels quite nice. But I came out over there somewhere and had to climb across these trees. And the rail goes down the front here. So I don't know what's going on there. But I ended up just coming to a dead end. And it doesn't appear to be this rail. So I don't know how that works. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's the server playing up. And look at this. This is a really cool little approach over here. But yeah, I was speaking to Mumbo, who's asking if he could have a beacon. And I said he could. However, what I'm actually going to leave him is some wither skulls and some soul sand. And look at that crazy tick lag. I'm going to have to look at the console and think about yeah, resetting this or something. So where would be a good place to leave this? There is a random chest. Got a feeling this might be a little something from someone else. No, it's just random things. Up the top here might be a good location. But actually, I think just at the very front here would be a cool place to put this thing. So let's just place down those on that side. Go over there. Put one right there. Then we need to put in the skulls. We'll put one on this side over here. One on the other side. And then one in the middle. And then we'll leave the area. No, I am trolling you. Of course I am. We're not going to do that. That would be completely cruel. Oh, more derpiness here on the server. Do I get to keep that? Do I get to keep the skeleton skull? If I do, that would be amazing. That is a really strange bug. Are you even there? No, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's just finish this quickly. I'll get that back in a moment. Can I place it on top? Yes, I can. So when we place the other one, the wither's going to spawn. But what you can do, and I have tested this, is... Yep, there's something wrong with the server, that's for sure. Okay, I think it'd be a good idea to restart. And we're back on. Things are a lot better now. So yes, what you can do is place down, let's get the jump just right, 3 skulls like that, and then put the soul sand underneath. And I think that looks really cool. Mumbo might come over here, see it for a second and think, oh my god, no, there's going to be a wither fight in my base. However, I had this feeling like, what if the chunks unload and reload and it activates? Don't want to risk that. Don't want to risk that at all. What I'm going to do is just put one of those under there. And Mumbo will know who that's from, because obviously I've got all the wither skulls at the moment. So that's for Mumbo. And now we're going to move on to something else. I'm going to take a journey back across this minecart track. And this time I think it might be a little bit smoother. I'll soon find out if I can find myself a minecart, that is. There does appear to be plenty of iron in this space, so that shouldn't be a problem. Alright, do you remember this guy over here? Our delicious iron trader guy who also does armor. And yes, I just said he was delicious. Oh, I'm in a derpy mood today. This guy sells Protection 1. I showed this and I kind of said that I thought this was cool because what we'd do is we'd just wear this in our normal day-to-day gear and then we'd go around and change into like better stuff for wither fights, things like that. Some of you pointed out in the comments, and not a lot as well, not a lot of people thought of this, neither did I, that you can actually combine these two together in a crafting bench like that. So for 44 you can get an unenchanted one. That is really cool. That's literally a ratio of like 44 emeralds to 8 diamonds if you were to craft those 8 diamonds into a chest plate. Now that can actually repair one of our really good chest plates. I'm not wearing one at the moment. I'm still probably going to use these as well. I like playing with less, you know, protection and stuff. It makes it at least a little bit more challenging, but often there's never really too many hairy spots that you get yourself into. But that is really cool. Just wanted to share that with you in case you're doing this as well. So the same thing will apply to any picks or axes that you get from this. You can just combine them together and then turn them into the regular ones, and that is a really, really cool tip. It does make it a little bit more expensive, but still it's a great way to repair your armor. So what do we want to do right now? I really want some ender pearls, but I don't have any, and that just happens to be convenient because where we're going is the place that you can get ender pearls. Didn't even think about that. I was going to go back in my base and pick some up, but where we are right here is good enough. So this little funky looking building over here was made by Tango, and I don't think funky is actually the right word. It's a lovely looking building, very kind of old and rustic. It looks a little bit overgrown, as the vines would indicate. And this is where you can come to get some ender pearls, and I love it. I love this. This is the way to do things, you know, in the game. Not just to say, alright, here's the point where you pick up your ender pearls and look, there's some chests and hoppers. Nope, let's go all out and build something fantastic around it, and that's exactly what Tango's done, and I really like that. That's a terrific way to do things. So Over here, remote deliveries. Through here we should have... Oh, I think he's hooked it up to iron as well. Look at that, some iron has come through. And ender pearls on the other side. Actually, it looks like it maybe not be working just yet. And the rest of the interiors here need to be done. I'll have a quick look underneath. I did watch his video. I kind of skipped through bits of it, you know. I do watch the Hermits videos, but to watch all of them, you have to kind of skip through in places. So I'm going to guess that this thing is either not finished or, you know, more items need to come over from the spawn chunks. But I don't know what I'm looking for down here at all. I don't know why I decided to come down here. I don't know how this works. Yeah, let's stop doing that. Let's go look at something else. Man, there are hermits everywhere. There's one over there. There was one over there a moment ago. All wearing fancy diamond. There's XB. Let's do the old shake the sword, crouch up and down. Now he's just standing still. He's looking at me and thinking, what a dummy. What is that guy doing? Now he's just going to stare at me. Is that how it goes? I see how it is. I see how it is, XB. Just going to stare at me. Make me feel uncomfortable. Yeah, he's actually built this little shop over here. This is really cool. It's a guardian shop, but it's a named guardian shop. So there is a book. I am terrible at reading. Exhibit. I'm terrible at reading. Where did it go? Oh, we know how this works. It just pops off in a random direction. As you know, I'm terrible, but we will try and do some reading on camera. So welcome to XB and Zul'jin's Aquatic Conglomerate. That's off to a terrific start. Also known as Exhibit. The prices of the named guardian will include one name tag per requested guardian. Prices outside of the name tag will be determined by distance to delivery location. To order, please follow the format below. And yeah, we don't need to name all of that. But basically, they're going to be delivering some guardians that are renamed that you can have as a pet. So they won't despawn like these guys down here. They just hang out in your base. And I really love this idea. I would actually really like to sign up for this, but I don't have a kind of proper place to put it. I can't see myself getting along with one in my base over there because it will make a lot of noise. And we don't have a permanent base yet, although we do have a location scouted out. Alright, I had to make a little cut there, and it would appear that there's a hermit under the water. Yep, I see someone right there. There's someone over there at the balloon. It is just really busy today, lots of people on. But I was about to say, although we don't have a place for it right now, maybe you guys would have a suggestion, something I'm not thinking of. Like, I was thinking over at the Nether Fortress, you know, where we're building the Guardian farm, but it probably might look a little bit out of place over there. I'm not 100% sure, but you guys tend to have a lot of ideas, so it's always good to ask. Anyway, we're heading over to Hermit Hills now. We recently built a game over there, and I got some feedback from you guys. A lot of feedback, tons of people suggesting ideas, and some of them I thought were really important. And the biggest one... Oh, and we're rubber banding. This is not good. We might get popped back again. We seem to be okay. By the way, Topmas has opened up a new game over here. I might investigate this in a moment. I think you can actually play it solo. In fact, it looks like it's kind of shut. And we're rubber banding. This is just brilliant. The way to fix this is to relog, so let me do that quickly. Yep, it appears to be still shut, but I love the sign for this over here. Looks really cool. Love what he's done with the wall, and the inside looks pretty impressive as well. So we'll come back and play that in the future sometime. I think that guy's going to leave me alone, so we can walk over in this direction and look at the ugly, ugly Lily Drop game. And next to it is the game which is called CT. What does it stand for? It is Climb Time. Yes, eventually I remembered it. Full Symmetry has been contracted in to work over here, and she has made it look really, really cool. Love this. It looks ever so nice. But if you compare what's here to that right there, it should be pretty obvious what's wrong with this. It's just straight up ugly. And this is a theme park. That's the idea of this place, you know, a place to have games. But it is a theme park, and theme is an important thing. And we just didn't have one with this. When I approached this, this was one of those ones where I thought, right, we're not going to go into creative mode and do some building first. We're just going to get on with it in survival. And that is always a bad idea. It feels like whenever I do that, I dislike what I end up building. And on reflection, this really is all about function rather than aesthetics. So if this is a theme park, we need to have a strong sense of theme. We need to have something, you know, wonderful to look at, and this is not it. So I'm thinking about rebuilding this game in its entirety. And since our playtest as well, we have found some flaws. So a lot of you are suggesting different elevators. The one that I really liked the idea of was to use a static minecart elevator where you have several of these resting on trapdoors. So all you have to do is click in one, then look up and right click, and there'll be another one above you, and then you can quickly zip up through the minecarts all the way to the top. Now that means that lots of people can use the same one at once, and because it doesn't require any redstone or pistons, we can actually have a few of them side by side. So getting back up to the top would be very fast and efficient with that. But what I am going to do is go into creative mode on my server, not in this world, and do some building and come up with something. I'm thinking maybe rather than a square pool at the bottom, it would be pretty fun to play with a lily shaped pool, and then we can really build a sense of theme and build something pretty for this, because this right here is it's just ugly. It really is. It's all going to get torn down and rebuilt. Now we might not be doing that today, we might not be doing it for a few episodes, but I just wanted to let you know what my plans were, because you guys are giving me a load of feedback, and I don't like to kind of respond to that stuff, you know, ages later when we will next come back to this, and it won't be ages later, but I like to, you know, keep things connected and let you guys know that I appreciate the feedback and I'm taking on board the ideas. But anyway, as of right now, I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to do next. I'll have to look at my list of jobs. You know, I've got a whole bunch of things I want to do here on the server, and I'm sure I'll be able to find something to do. Alright, can you guess where we are right now? This is another cool looking place. I've been seeing a lot of what the Hermits are doing from their videos, and I like this. This looks ever so good. It's cool to come over here and see it for the first time, but I was just thinking about what it is that I wanted to do. You know, today's been a bit of a chilled hangout episode, just talking about a few things I wanted to talk about and doing some errands, and there is one other thing that I want to do, but actually I think I'm just going to drop off a few more gifts to people, because I know everyone wants to... oh, what's this? Oh, this is the Guardian delivery. Right, I don't want to spoil that. And actually, did I just see arrows firing out of the sky? Okay. I think Biffa's getting his archery on. Actually, what is going on up there? It kind of looks like there's a couple of hermits. Are they doing something together? They could be... There's like 3 of them up there. That's so unexpected. They must all be recording to each other at the moment. Okay, this might be perfect because I wanted to give some of the guys some gifts. And is it me or am I not doing this right? You stand there, hold down forward. The server has been laggy, so that's why. This thing is really cool. I do like it. It's kind of hypnotic, and yes, it's not the fastest or the quickest of elevators, but it's just so cool to ride, and it's so simple to set up. And wow, this place looks ever so cool. These new building blocks, I love them. They're ever so good, and I love seeing people use them and put them to good use. You know, it's always creative and fun. Right, so let me hop over there. It might be a little bit tricky to navigate, but I think the 3 of them are all doing something together, so let's go and find out. And now I'm getting shot at, which I'm a little bit worried about. I hope Biffa's just playing. No, he's not. I'm dead. I think he might have been aiming to the side. It would be like Biffa to aim to the side. And no, he's actually got me and I'm dead. And yeah, look at him. It's alright, don't worry about it, Biffa. I was actually going to give you guys some gifts because I've been giving people beacons and I didn't see who else was over there. But I wanted to give Slipgator, XB and Biffa some, you know, wither skulls so they can go beacon hunting. And I need FFV, Feather Falling 5, yes, 4 is the maximum. 5 would be sweet. And actually, we're really close by, so it won't take me long to get my items. Hopefully no mobs have stolen them, knowing my luck. Let's see, let's see. Okay, I do believe that's all of my gear. I didn't have my shovel on me, and this looks about right. I will have a look around, but look at this. I get one of my own heads, so I can put that on there and I can have a fat head or a wither head. I think I'll have the fat head for now, see if anyone notices. That's cool, yes, because Biffa killed me. It will drop my head, which is one of our custom features. If you want to know how to do that, if you're watching this and you're thinking, how on earth have they done that? We have a command block feature thing for it. I'll put a link to the video in the description box if you would like to set that up on your own server. Anyway, where are they now? It looks like they've moved on. Right, I'm going to have to hunt these guys down. Actually, no, I think they're still up there. Okay. And what do you know? It turns out to be 2 of the 3 people I'm looking for. So let's see if we can grab their attention. You know, if we didn't know they were recording, we'd have no idea what they're up to right now. Let's just chuck them some wither skulls. Right, 1, 2, 3 for you, Biffa, and 1, 2, 3 for XB. I've already given Zul'jin a beacon. There we go. See you later. I'm off. If I had an ender pearl right now, I could make a dramatic escape from this area, but for now we'll just use the tree. And this is absolutely perfect. Slipgator himself logging in as I'm trying to mess with him. Thanks for the present, dude. He hasn't given me a present. I'm just going to mess with him right here and put in... Oh, that'll do. Wow, I'm messing this up. Yeah, I thought I'd just mess around with him a little bit here and see if I can confuse him. There we go. I'm going to stand over here. Maybe he thinks I've left. What's he going to do? He's off to do stuff and things. He won't open it until Xmas. Very cool, very cool. So, we've done a fair few things today, gone around and, yeah, dropped off some presents, talked about a few things I wanted to, and another thing I've been meaning to do is to give you a statistic update. All of you wanted to know about this, so let's have a look through all of you. I got a few comments about it, but you know what I mean. You can see the amount of time we spent on the server. A lot of this right here is AFK, and since last death, yep, we died 8 minutes ago, that's true. And one of them right here, by the way, the flown one, when you fall down, that counts as flying, by the way, although there is one for fallen, so maybe it doesn't. And I can't remember going into creative mode, but I've done it before to fix things, you know, technical on the server. Like on the last world, I went into the Nether and I had to fly above the roof to load up loads of it in a certain snapshot to save all of the structures. So if ever you see that, that's just me probably doing some maintenance or something like that when things go wrong. So I'm going to quickly scroll through all of this. Number of deaths, 28. Yep, we know that already. Mob kills, that's a ridiculous amount. Where's all of that come from? Oh, well, I wonder if the zombie pigmen count as it. They might do when they fall down, so that might be why that is so high. Could just be. So that's general. Anyway, blocks. I'm going to scroll through this. Oh, there is a lot of blocks. Okay, if you really wanted to know every block, you're going to have to pause the video ever so carefully if you want to see these, because it's going through them so quickly. In fact, I could order them by the most popular block, couldn't I? So we'll do that as well. I'm not surprised to see half slabs there after we built the gold farm. Okay, let's order it by times used. So slabs are very popular with me, and sand as well. Times crafted, and then times mined. Awesome. Okay, right, now we're on to items. Let's do the same thing again quickly. Most used, most crafted, and actually the first one was times depleted. Yeah, I think most of those were the other day when I was using my pick in the ink sac area. And then, yeah, times used, so I've eaten 10,000 carrots. That's probably the golden ones, isn't it? That's absolutely amazing. 10,000 odd carrots. Who would have thought? Oh no, okay, this is interesting. So 1,900 carrots, that's probably eaten. Times crafted, times used. Okay, I'm really confused now. So we've crafted 3,000 of those. And it's not coming to my brain what that's for. You know, if I sat down and thought about it when I wasn't recording, it would probably, you know, the numbers would start to make a little bit of sense. But anyway, there you go. And the last one is mobs, so we'll have a quick scroll through of that. And that'll do us for today. There you go. There's all the numbers that you want to see. And where are the zombie pigmen, by the way? We might see them, like a huge number for those guys. I think we already went past it. Let's go back up. Zombie pigmen, 41. Okay, so I don't know what that mob statistic was about, but there you go. That is it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. We've just been hanging out, doing stuff and things here on the Hermitcraft server. I'm only joking around. Yep, thank you as always for watching. Hope you enjoyed the shorter, you know, just hanging out, doing stuff together episode. If you liked it, let me know in the comments down below. But I'll see you in the next episode. So as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.